Welcome to Luke Diamond Show. It's around midnight. I always guess a little late. Whenever we get to the show today, we have the nice mic set up and everything. Today we got the professional mic from Rode Company here, and with Blackmagic 6K camera. And last episode on the YouTube now is in 8K. Yes, finally figured that out. So now it's in 8K, meaning that we can see that quality now, right? So if it's in 8K, you'll see a very, very high resolution of certain TVs or screens. So up to 8K is available now from 4K. We figured out with the HEVC codec 50 megabits per second, and it's well, not the last video, but the one we're doing now. So the next one uploading after pt7, pt8, and then we have 9, 10. This is probably pt11 now. So I'm going to miss the numbers a little here and there, but we were continuing last time. We said we're going to do some music keyboard stuff. We will do that right after the show. So we are doing now, ending the society and the numerology concerns. Tarot cards are sleeping. That's good. Let them sleep for a while. We'll need them when we will. So welcome to the show. So now we are discussing today, September 2nd finished. Now Labor Day finished, September 2nd finished Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday, September 3rd. A whole new day starting, right? So good blessings to everyone from the new day coming. And good blessings from Almighty Omnipresence Red Flare, The Miracles of Red Flare Presence, the book. So to support the show, please subscribe, donate, buy the book. The links are all there. So today we'll have the ending of the discussion about numerology and the society as a whole we were talking about, right? So we found great answers last time through tarots and my interaction. So we fixed number 9 and 8 is going to help the 6 and the 5 and the 4. Now people need to really implement this in real life. Today I spoke to somebody who's on number 8, see, and this person may also come on the show, but they are definitely watching the show as we're speaking. And they said, yes, I'm a number 8. I said, well, we found something extraordinary. Unlock mystery that number 8 can help the 654. So when you know anyone close to you in any way and 6, 5 or 4, so you can help them with their issues. And explain them about 8 numbers as we were talking in the last show. Anyways, continuing on, so the society part we were discussing. So we all have to do our part. Right, same thing with this show. You buy the book, you support the show, you donate, take my services, all the email numbers, websites, all on there. I provide the astrology, I read it, but this is all spiritual kind of work. We have a music studio here for recordings and everything, blue screen, green screen, all that stuff. So, but first we gotta do is we want to tap into people's problems and we want to hear from them. So first, last name. If you are in Ontario, Canada, wherever you are, that's all I need, and then we can go from there. By phone, text, email, I mean text or an email will be fine, or just let me know. So 1 hour a session, $50 an hour, same for the music studio or any astrological reading, 1 hour. You'll get a good value in that hour for music, for studio, for blue screen, green screen, for the spiritual guidance, counseling and the discussions and all that. So do not miss the opportunity. Life is short. Let's try to get somewhere. All of us, not just me, you, or everyone. Let's try to be somewhere and somewhere special and try to raise our frequency, our conscious level, and get into a little bit of the serious stuff. So today's show is not going to be about tarots. I know they always help in the show and they bring a lot of mystery and happiness, joy to the show. But sometimes it's nice just to go to deep thinking thoughts too. So now, as we were looking to finish the chapter of society and numerology, remember chakras, vibration, astrology, the houses in your chart, the blueprint of your birth, all is connected. So number vibration is important because what it is now, I'll get into it to finalize it. So we move to the next topic next time, right? So now the number is a vibration of energy. Like I said, energy over matter. So number of vibration, the way it's designed, the shapes, and they create a certain aura, image, pattern, feeling, thought, emotion, design, brain design, functional, all this stuff, comes with those numbers, the uniqueness that we all have. But we better make sure that these numbers are really important because they are uh, basically part, these vibration of these numbers design actually are embedded into our personality. Now, somebody might say, well, you mentioned personality ascended from the zodiac, from the astrology. Yes, that is the same personality from there coming. So let's say if somebody's personality is in Leo, like the personality ascendant, and then he got number five, let's say, right? So now number five has to deal with the Leo personality in a unique way of number five vibration. So five's vibration is coming now, right? Is coming to the Leo ascendant. So we're going to talk a little bit about the society numerology here because again, to finish up, because personality is a big part of it. So emotions are there, thinkings are there, thought design, thinking, patterns, all that. Slow down, take it easy and relax and figure it out. But like I mentioned before, the personality plays a big role. So personality, what is it? It is as a subconscious, is it a psychological, right? So personality is the outside of us, not the inside. We talk mostly about the inside, right? Now we talk a little bit about the outside. So personality have two layers. I mean, in context of what I'm talking about right now. One is the outside layer that plays the drama, the face value of conversation, and the other drama is coming through the psychological perspective from the person behind it, right? So we got personality layer one, layer two. So layer one is coming just running like a pre-program. Like I said, everything is like a simulation, pre-program in our system. We need to get out of that so we can be awakened and enlightened. That's the secret. So now when this personality is running in front of us and we are aware of it now with our conscious level and high energy frequency, now we say, okay, fine. So that's layer one. It's drama. It's like a drama. It rotates. It keeps going. And then part of that personality, like inside the personality, is also is also playing a role of your psychological condition, your human condition, your psychological condition, all your experiences, all that you've gone through in your whole life. That is, of course, part of the personality. But if it was a Leo ascendant, let's say number five, so five is playing into the personality of Leo, but the two layers of the personality that we are dealing still have, regardless of five and Leo ascendant, is still playing this vibration of personality between our psychological condition as a human or human condition, they call either way, and then playing the personality drama. So the drama is acting out the lion, the Leo on the outside, but inside that same personality, we have to dissect, we have to investigate, we have to unsolve the mystery within the personality. It's not just personality. We have to go inside the personality, dig into it. So we go inside the personality and then we find wonders of answers. So we have to be deep thinkers, slow and deep, and then go inside the personality and we see a whole different world running inside it, which is part of, like I said, layer two, the psychology behind that person's entire life from the beginning to till they pass away. So that is the personality. Now, is personality always same? Does it changes? Yes. Personality also has a big part playing in in adopting. So in certain situations, the personality knows what to do. It's a pre-programmed, remember? So we are not always running the personality, it's running us. It's taking our inside, like I said, it's the outside, the personality, but it's taking inside layers to imitate the inside layers on the outside, plus the ascendant of the Leo in this case, or number 5 vibration. So there's 3 parts running here, like a triangle. So we got 3 areas here, and then we, in the center of those three areas, we have our emotions. Emotions are like water, right? They just keep moving. They're not still, they're alive. Emotions are alive, we are alive, emotions are alive, our conscious level is alive. So they're important. We need to know what's happening to us and on a daily basis, and what are we feeling and why are we feeling it. Need to understand that first before we act or react to anything, or even end up feeling something without not knowing what is going on, right? So always be a deep thinker, look further deep into it. So now in the middle of this triangle, we got the emotion in the center. The emotion is saying, what am I going to do? Well, the emotion says, well, I am just emotion. That's right. Emotion is also uh, a product of the ascendant in this specific case we're talking about. Number 5 is coming in. It goes through personality, pre-programming into emotion. Ascendant Leo coming, lion personality coming through personality, going through emotion. Emotion is like the middleman, you know. Everybody goes over it, crawls over the emotions. Emotions gets like, it's like a highway. Like you always got the emotions, to go from A to B. Emotions are right on the highway, like the road is the emotion, let's say, and A to B is like the personality, and C, number 5 vibration. So every time emotion comes in the middle of it to get to the next place. If they want to go from layer 1 of personality to layer 2, to go there, they go through emotions, right? Like water, streamlined, like fluid. It goes through it, and then it does its thing, it does its drama, its pre-programming here, makes us feel certain things psychologically, pushes it back to the personality. So that's what I'm talking about. This is the deep stuff we're getting into now. So as this happens, now if we are not aware, that's why I have a book. So we need to study the book, study the teachings of this show, basic teachings, and then basic book getting to advanced level. Usually I recommend 18 plus for the age. I mean, for the show anybody can watch, that's fine, but usually it's 18 plus for the show. And when on YouTube, you click the options, most of my stuff anyway, I always put it's not for kids, I guess, right? It's for grown-up people, but and plus 18 plus 2, all that. But anyways, so kids are usually under 12, I guess, I would say. A child legally is under 12 is considered a child, and then you are a juvenile. So anyway, so not for kids. But now, so this is the book, stunning title, Luke Diamond, The Miracles of Red Flare Omnipresence. The other thing I want to mention in the book is this one page only I will show for now, as I was showing it one time before. So when you look at this page and you're listening to my voice, my messages, and everything I've said so far, so you can see how deeper, how real deep, ocean deep it goes beyond what I'm saying at the moment. It goes much deeper. Picture explains 1,000 words, is true. So just see how it's going. Omnipresence, fire, energy, all there. And it's all encompassing around us. It connects with us, it talks to us, we talk back. And if it doesn't like what we say, then I guess it won't talk to us anymore, right? Like the tarot cards. But as long as we are raising the conscious level, trying to understand the universe, the aliens, the UFOs, the other beings, the other realms of the universe, galaxies, then, as long as we're traveling in a healthy, positive manner, then we learn more. Anyways, back to this one. So this personality plays. So now people will say, okay, well, this all sounds very fascinating, but if emotions is fluid, if it's like water, you can't hold it, right? It drips off your hand. It just keeps moving. I'm sure a lot of people remember the movie. I'll have to this is an example I have to give because based on what I was saying. So in one of the movies, superheroes, it was the red blue hero, and then there was a black dress hero in part 3, 4, and there was some stuff stuck on his hand, right? The black stuff, and he's trying to get it off, and all that stuff happening. Similar event was shown in the X File one time, right? So this is I'm mentioning from the Spider-Man movie, I guess. Fine. So Spider-Man, the one with the black one, the black Venom one, this thing, you keep when it keeps growing again and coming back because emotions are alive. Just as an example. So my point is, so people say that how do we control this thing? It's just moving. Like in the Spider-Man, he keeps pushing it off and pushing it keeps coming back, growing, doesn't go. So we can't get rid of it, but the point is like, but in this case, not as bad as that, we see in the movie like toxins coming and stuff. But this is like straightforward. So if emotions cannot be controlled, it's constantly moving. So how do we? So are we supposed to control emotions, or we are supposed to control the action? Well, we're supposed to control all of those things through our brain, thought, and personality and vibration, all of it. But to make it simplify, I'm saying before, like, so we got the personality, we got the psychological layer two, we got the ascendant Leo and the number 5 coming in, and emotion getting railed over and over and over. Emotion saying, well, what to do here? I don't know. This happened, now this happened. So emotions, we have to become master of emotions. Now, somebody might also say, okay, well, that sounds nice, but does it mean we control our emotions? Does it mean we fake our emotions? Does it mean we precisely feel or don't feel? No. Because if we went that way, then we will lose all this knowledge, this show we're talking about. No, that's not the purpose of controlling emotion. We're not controlling it. We are being aware of it. As it comes, we know what it's doing, so we know which way to maneuver from there. You see, it's like water. If a house has a leak in the house and water starts to go around, if you see in a movie, what do? You follow the water, right? Where's it going now? Where's it? But you got to fix the leak, but the water follows. They showed the camera going everywhere. It's just like that, emotions. So you have to follow the navigation. And while you're following the navigation, you need to also keep in mind that you are in charge. But who is this you? Me, you, all of us. Who's the you here? Right? So the you is the cautiousness. Is our cautious level. Is our spirit. Is basically our design of our soul. That's the delicate part of us. Subconscious, conscious level, third eye, aura. These are the guards around our system that we need to protect and watch over from above, looking down, that this is all going on, right? So once we are at that level, or even start to go and take steps towards there, we will see wonders and mysteries will come, and unsolved mysteries will happen very quickly. As long as we stay in tune, we stay on the path, and we stay focused and do not distract too much. I know this happens to all of us, but try not to. And when you're distracted, you have to be high frequency. So when you are distracted, you immediately feel it, that I'm distracted. I have to undistract myself. And then you change your environment or whatever, wherever you are or talking. You move from one place to the other to immediately change the situation if you're feeling uncomfortable somewhere. That kind of a thing I'm saying. So we have to be very aware, right? If I go in a room and I feel, oh, so stuffy in here, so dry, or can't breathe so well, I will leave the room, right? If there's a conversation happening, I don't think it's too positive, will I stay? No. If I go in a room, meet people, and I think, they don't really want me here, I can get that energy feeling, right? So why am I there? Like that kind of a thing. But at the same time, we have to be aware of every step we do. Now, we can't do all of it, understand. It's never 100%, like I said before. No, that's not perfection. But as the frequency rises in us, and as we train our bodies for those high energy frequencies, so as the conscious level, the third eye, everything, expands, and then we start seeing like a wide angle zoom, not a zoom lens, but a wide angle lens like 13 a millimeter or 10 millimeter or 12 millimeter or almost even a fisheye 8 millimeter, we start seeing the 360 degrees, We don't only see this anymore. We see all of it at the same time because we are training our body. In the beginning, it will be hard because you're like, oh, I'm trying to figure this out and all this at the same time. It will become used to. Like we exercise, in the beginning, it's hard. Oh, can't do this, can't do that. But after a while, what happens? We exercise while we're talking. Sometimes we shouldn't talk when we exercise. But my point is that we are so become so natural, so natural to us, all this exercise, any exercise, I mean, any kind of a repetition of training, right? Any kind, any like music, talking, or anything, dancing, whatever. So we'll get trained, and as we get trained, naturally start to fall into the brain design, as the book says, and then your brain start to think, okay, I can do this, and that's where the brain starts to split into this high conscious level and say, okay, I'm slowly being trained to now go this way. I was living in this life for so long, but now I can go to a higher level. I can expand this slowly because it's a new thing. Like slowly, those particles move, around us. So then you get into that conscious level, and as soon as you're feeling something, or as soon as some bad vibe is about to come into you, or some fear coming into you, or something happening, you will change your conversation, you will change where you are sitting, you will try to put yourself in the best scenario place, right? That's my point in society. So once we understand that, then we have good conversations with everyone. We have positive conversation. We have delicate conversation. We have special conversations. Maybe not too long, because again, we don't have to be in all those places at the same time and be here, not be here, depending where we are. But when we are there, make it the best of that environment or that conversation or conference with everyone. So this is the point. Now, what else will this do? This will train us to the level that if somebody needs help in society, if somebody is talking to us over the phone or texting us or, you know, somehow communicating, we will be able to easily help that person, especially if they need help and they're not in that cautious level anyways. Now we could meet someone who needs help, could be high cautious level too, but still need help. Like that's a different thing. But as long as our frequency level is high, we will be able to understand their problem and spiritually find the best answer or the most close to best answer to help them in that way. So this also helps society to help each other in a spiritual, in a positive way, in a practical way, in a long lasting way, root cause of sources of problems and stuff like that. So like I said before, if we are on this earth, if we don't help each other, then the purpose is not there. The purpose is not just to pray to Omni, worship Omni, that billions and billions do every day, right? So this is not what red flare omnipresence wants. I mean, it wants that, of course. We all know that biblically and historically, but it also wants the closeness, as I was saying, closeness to the connection, direct connection with the Almighty Omni. So there's a big connection between the creator and the design. You cannot separate the creator and the design, the design it made. So it's all intertwined. So now the better, the closer, the better, right? The closer. Don't have to be afraid, because fear creates a lot of problems, Fear makes us distracted and question everything around us. So with love and kindness, pray to Almighty Omnipresence, miracles of red flare Omnipresence, and we continue. We look up in the sky, or we put our hands up, or we go like this, or meditate, and however, or a group of people, and we ask for forgiveness, we ask for tranquility, we ask for happiness and joy and safety for everyone, love and joy for everyone, health, peace for everyone. We ask good things, and we really, really wish and say, look, we need our lives to have meaning, a strong meaning, not only meanings in the context how biblically or historically omnipresence may perceive us as to the purpose and to the things to do in this world, in society, but also from our own spirit and soul to have to nourish our own soul and spirit too. So not for the sake of only omnipresent as commanded to us, but for ourselves too. So there's two purposes here, not just one. Like even if some people don't feel comfortable yet to get into those realms, but they can do this for themselves. Like even if some people think like they don't want to connect at that level right now, or they don't feel all that stuff, but they still want to connect with themselves, that's okay too. Because when you connect with yourself, then you connect with the creator. It will happen eventually. So sometimes you take a different path, it's fine. We don't have to be guilty about it. I'm sure we all have done at some point in our life. We all are natural, unique human beings. So we have to either connect with our self frequency. When our frequency goes high, the omnipresent frequency starts to come close to us. The universe, the karmic order, everything start to come close. And when we go negative, then it goes far away. Like like we feel alone. We feel like not worth anything. We just don't know where to go, what to do. We get so bored and so restless and hopeless. So, so as long as we keep that frequency going, keep communicating with people, keep the joys in life, and exercise and sports, whatever, good healthy diet. Like we gotta live a balanced life. We don't, all of us. I know it's hard, but we have to try. And this is the way to kind of do it. That at least the parts we are missing. So the omni connection to ourselves. And sometimes I'll be honest, this stuff can get very dry. My whole lips get dry after talking about it. I'm honest, very honest. And the more honest I am, the more I will be able to reach to the audience, because they will see the honesty in the message, the humbleness in the message. So they will attract that. It'll be straightforward, everything. It will be a connection made here. So let things happen that way. But if it gets too dry, boring, take a break, right? Even if you're having a great time, we still take a break, right? So that's fine. Take a break. Come back next day. Come back when you feel like it. Come back when you are reset your body systems, whatever. Come back when you can. But now, as we are coming back, we have to also make sure the next time we come around, come around with more knowledge, more wisdom, uh, and in so we have to work as a whole, right? So if I work and you working and couple other people, this will not do it, of course. That's why we're doing this YouTube channel. So we want as many people to hear the message and really, really think about this practicality, that if all of us or most of us listening to this message follow these basic commands and instructions from the omnipresence, like the 10 commandments, and start to do some basic things, right? The 10 commandments are very basic, and the things I'm talking about are really, really basic. You can be sitting on your bed and studying and watching this YouTube channel. It's not difficult. Care for each other. Care for those emotions we talked about through this personality and all this stuff, personality disorder and all that too. But care for emotion, but not for our own alone. Our emotions we care for naturally anyways. They're part of our body, our soul, our system, right? So to care for us is no specialty to do. Nothing special about to I care for myself. No. That is obvious. Of course you care for yourself. I mean, most people do. 99.9% do. But caring for others is rare these days. So what I'm saying is that we care for ourselves already. That is naturally pre-programmed into us. So don't worry about that constantly. Like people worry, oh well, I gotta care for myself or I gotta do this. No, you care for yourself. We all do. I even do. But that's fine. But now we need to flip the coin and start caring for others. Understand how we feel things and they're feeling it. Try to connect with them on a spiritual level, dimensional level, many levels. Try to make good friendships, good relations with everyone. Try to put a positive thought out there and very nice aura of image. So people can be drawn to our angelic spirituality message, our walk of life. So what I'm saying that we need to, all of us, change our behavior from a greedy society, selfish human emotion, self-centered, and all that kind of stuff, which is natural. Most things are natural. We all have those good and bad, right? But what I'm saying, we need to reset ourselves. We need to put a new mindset. The mind is always there, but you can put a new mindset, right? If you go for a job, let's say I'll give a quick example. If you say, you know what, the world is changing and now I have no choice, I have to go and get a job in AI. I will be talking about AI, right? But I don't like AI, then what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do the job, right? But I have to do this job because it pays my bills and it does this for me and that for me, and maybe it will help me in another area later on, like a plan, right? So when you do that AI, then you are setting a mindset, even if you have no interest in it, but you program your own body, which is already pre-programmed, but you're now programming your own emotions, personality. You are working towards telling your body that this is something I can do, right? For a specific job or sports or training or any art or anything you may do in this life. So we do that, right? My major point. So we have that flexibility in us, don't we? So the big point I'm going to make tonight before the show is that all the studying I've been done over the years, the reason for was the passion behind it, the love behind the study was I wanted the answers for everything. I wanted to solve everything because it's hard to look at a society so dysfunctional, so paralyzed, so blind, so not loved. So I said, you know what? Okay, fine, this is what it is. But the big thing I found, and this was not easy, this was the hardest part. But in the end, I found, because the first I got the three answers no. But in the end, after all the work now, and the book came out, and now the show's coming out, then I found eventually that people are sensitive, they do care, they have the flexibility, they have all the attributes of a good human being, but they're using all those benefits for themselves. This is a very major point and turning point in our conversation in this show. This is one of the key points of the show, the key points of the book. So we have it. But society, environmental fears and distractions make us think that we are limited. Doesn't let us think straight. That we have all this already. Don't have to specifically train for that. We have all those attributes and benefits inside us. Naturally came to us, like instinct, like animals have. We have all that stuff. So why not share the good benefits we have to help others, to care for others, and not abandon people, not isolate people. This is another big major point. It is our duty to make sure, not be a bystander, just watching everything happen. We need to make sure that we do not isolate people, that we don't isolate, abandon anyone, because we are all a big loving family. We are from the same species, from the same omnipresence. Nobody is special, everybody is equal, even myself, regardless of what I may know. We are all same. But we define our praise based on who we are and what we do. If we don't do good things, then of course people are not going to say nice things about us, right? And omnipresence will not be happy then. But if we do good things, we are happy, everybody is happy, omnipresence is happy, it's a good harmony. So let's take this serious, because now our image in society is of course definitely very important. Now we know we have those benefits. Now we know we are sensitive, right? So let's connect with other people's sensitivity, talk about their sensitive issues, make close connections, right? Get connected. So that's my point. Like, focus on those important things. Just don't have conversations like we do every day, and we don't remember most of it, right? Have meaningful conversation. Even if it sometimes doesn't make sense, try to have it and try to make the best of your day and help other people have a good day too. Because they are struggling, they're not having a great day either. Humans don't always have a great time, right? So, like I said, the personality, the emotions, the health, the heartaches, the job, the after work, and then eating, and so many things we do in a day, right? So we do need strength and energy. So keep it positive as much as you can, and ask people, "Are you? How are you doing today?" Not like people ask all the time. Every time we ask someone, "How are you?" all the answer you ever get is, "I'm fine." We didn't solve anything, did we? So when people say, "You know what? How are you doing?" Basically, my point with this show now is that we don't say I'm doing fine, because none of us are. Even I am not doing fine after all this knowledge. Even I have personal issues, right? Like people have problems or all sorts of issues. So nothing to be ashamed of. We need to make sure that even if somebody says I'm fine, but we can say to them, is there anything that will make your day better? Maybe a wishful thinking, doesn't matter what it is, but doesn't hurt to ask. They might say, "Oh yeah, today I want to take a nice trip here," and then they start talking, right? But if we just say, "How are you?" and "I'm fine," you didn't get anything out of that, did you? It was worse than a formality. We'd rather not speak anyways, because we didn't really say anything. It's like a machine. People say all day long, "How are you?" "I'm fine." Now, sometimes people will say, "Well, I'm okay, but I'm having a little." So that's okay. Let them open up. Or you can ask further questions, like I said, to bring about what is could make their day better, could make your day better, could make both of your days better, right? So that's my point. So today this show was good. It was a wonderful show. I think we covered a lot of ground about society and numerology. Okay, and next show we will get into a little bit music. I'll bring the keyboard out here. I will let everybody see that I play music also, sing, karaoke, the nightclub dancing right from Spain, Madrid, Spain. People know me for that. So, we'll get into all that. But this is all my dress up at the clubs and dancing. So that's why for the show I want to usually dress up too with my golden hat, boots, and all that stuff. So that's my thing. So every few shows I'll change the dress up, like different nightclub clothes and stuff like that, shiny clothes. So now everybody take care, have a blessed day, and like I said, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. When you see the book is only 9.99 Kindle, it's almost free basically, and plus the information you're getting from the show. So that. On Amazon, and please pass the message, because you may not always have enough time to do all of the things I'm talking about or get into all of it immediately. Maybe eventually, hopefully, I'm hoping people who buy the book and get involved. But at least share the message. Let the message streamline. Let the message like water go all over the universe, the earth. Let it travel. Share the link. Tell people about the Luke Diamond Show. Give people a chance and ask them, please hear Luke out. Give him a chance. Listen to what he's saying at least. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I look at stuff I look at once. If I don't like, I don't listen. But if I do like, I listen. So at least have the chance to hear out. So pass the message to family, friends, and co-workers or whatever people you might know. Let the message out. Let everybody know about the Luke Diamond Show on YouTube, because the sooner we expand, we create this red flare planet I talked about. This Earth could turn into a perfection red flare planet, meaning the omnipresence and the red miracles of red flare omnipresence will create this planet called now going forward red flare planet. This will be the most valuable, resourceful planet that we already have, turned into a beautiful, joyful place. Everybody can be happy, proud, and look forward to the next day to do more projects and things with each other and just explore like explorers, scientists, doctors, and lawyers, like all kinds of people. They want to learn and do more things. There is so much to do in life, if we are passionate, if we bring the joy in and we bring the joy in other people's life and bring it in our lives. So support the show, donate to the show. If you can, it doesn't matter how much donation, it doesn't really matter that. Like sometimes I've seen a lot of online shows, people donate $1, $2, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not about the money. It's about the good gesture. Contribute something to the spirituality so I can do more shows. I can get involved in more things. Ask me for the services you need and all that stuff too. But let's give the help that we all need. I'm here to help. Please contact me or buy the book or whatever, whichever comes first. Do your astrological reading. Once in a lifetime is very important. You need to look at your birth chart and see what's your destiny and what it's all about, so you can make the changes you need to make at an early age in life. When we get older or old, it's a little too late to be awakened then. I mean, sometimes happens. I understand. People do that sometimes. But my point is, like, we need to do things like when we have the health for it, the energy for it, Lots of older people tell me, Luke, while you're young, do this, do that. I said, yeah, you are right. Your wisdom is right. Do it now. There's no tomorrow. It's all today. It's now or never. So when I said everything I've said in the show about the book buying, the donation, the supporting, we do everything now. So next day is a new day. Tomorrow, who knows, right? What happens to the world? So nobody knows how long we're here for. So today is all we have. That is the greatest wisdom of all sayings. Live each day like this is our last day on earth, meaning like in a positive way, and to make it a special day, right? Not in a negative way, I'm saying, but I mean like in a positive way. Because today is all we have. Tomorrow we don't know. Nobody knows, right? So let's make it beautiful. Good memories is what a soul needs. Good memories. And with that, good blessing to everyone. Hope everybody's feeling good. Have a great time. Talk to you in the next show and get ready for my music keyboard. All of you. So talk to you all soon and have a blessed day. Thank you for watching Luke Diamond Show. Take care, everyone.